say.
Check this out. This is gonna be a two-part to one video session, so stick around for it. Alright, so it was individual that was going through some situation. We all been through it. Here you go. Started working at the post office. Bills piled up, situations occur, was a little bit behind on their taxes, and you're working for the government now. So guaranteed, something I totally forgot. If you owe the government taxes, they getting those taxes. They are going to hit up the United States Postal Service HR department. You have no control over it. So if you start working for them and you owe them taxes, they are getting those taxes back from you. They break it up. So if you owe $1,000, you might pay, I don't know, $50 every pay period or whatever. But they're gonna get their money back. You can't work for the government and owe the government money. Just how it is. Don't take it personal. Another thing was the individual ran through a situation where they were, just getting out of school or got out of school. Something happened with the school loan debt, and they started seizing bank accounts and then threatened to go after the part of the paycheck. Now, if you went to college, this is what you need to know. You went to college and you are paying off a student loan. This all ties into the post office. This all ties into the post office and is leading eventually to home purchasing. Don't cut the video off if you don't own your home yet. Follow me. Individual was worried about them taking their money. So what I told them was, because they just started there are programs, and I'm reading this because I'm actually doing it now, and my old age still doing it. Because you work for the government and you are considered a public servant, the loans that we take out to go to college are government loans. That's what they are. Loans from the government, basically. So what you want to do is you want to somehow, if you go, we all been through it. Let's keep it real. We all been through it. You contact whoever the lender is, whether it be Fed, I don't know if it's Fed loans, I don't know. It's in my phone, talking to my phone, so can't look. There's a couple of different companies that you owe your loans to when you paying back a student loan. You contact them. You let them know you are a public servant. They're gonna say who you work for. You let them know that you work for the United States Postal Service. You ask them how you go about getting a public service loan forgiveness, how you want to get into that program. The Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. This program says that if you are a public servant and you are paying your loan back, so long as you work for the government, or other public servants have this option as well. So if your wife or your husband is a police officer, a nurse, there's a lot of public servants. What it is, you enter into basically an income-driven payment plan. So when you first start at the post office, you're not making a ton of money, right? Show them your lowest. Basically, they're gonna take your money that you made from your check. We're not gonna get into too much detail. They're gonna say, okay, well, what's your debt to income ratio? So if you make $1,000 a month, we're just giving a figure, and your debt is $900 a month, they're not gonna take that full $100 from you. They're gonna give you like the smallest amount to pay back. It might be $2 a month, something like that, whatever it is. You apply for that. They tell you what you're paying per month. Sometimes it's $0. You have to pay this back 10 years. 10 years. On-time payments, whatever the payment is. Every year you reapply for it, if they ask you to reapply for it, just so you could continue. They want to see how much you're making. You pay this on time for 10 years straight. Loan forgiveness means after 10 years, they forgive your college debt. Some of us decided to do something completely different, and now we're doing this. What would it be like not to have college debt? You owe 150 grand. Same thing I spoke about in that video with my daughter way back when. 10 years, on-time payments, no more college debt. It's called Public Service Loan Forgiveness Program. You don't believe me? Google it. Google it. You have to talk to people, do your research. But instead of owing $100,000 in your student debt, and you've been out of college for 5 years, and you working for the post office, use it. Use it. Enter into an income, what's it called? An income-driven payment plan, so that they could recommend the lowest amount of payments. If you're paying $100 a month, show them your cheapest check. Hey man, that's what I make. You might be down from $100 down to $10. Save your money. If you plan on staying with the post office for a long time, 10 years from now, you don't owe the government no more money. It's good. Now, the person was talking about they having issues with buying a home. I'm a truck driver. I keep emphasizing this, but I do have some information, so I'm sharing it. I know I told you guys in the perks video about going to certain credit unions. Here's the key. I see a lot of young people that are on my channel. I know this through the analytics. I want the young people to have a goal for their future. I want them to say they want to buy their own condo, buy their first home. How do you do that? You find a credit union, preferably. Initially, when you go there, credit union is just like a bank, they're better. Let them know initially, this is my situation. You ain't got to be embarrassed about nothing. But in 5 years, 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is, I want to be able to buy a home. Please help me through the steps. What do I need to do? They're gonna say, well, you need to have, your check direct deposited here, and half of it. Whatever you need to do. Because within that 5 years, you are now building a relationship with that credit union, because those guys, they amazing. You may not know this yet because you're new. You're new to the world of major purchases, but they are the ones that will help you. You show that you are there. First, you start out doing, your direct deposits. Then you may get a little tiny credit card from them or debit, whatever it is, and you pay that back. Within 5 years, they will walk you through every step you need to do in order to say, you know what? We see that your checks are getting bigger, getting deposited here. We know that you're already established with this company, the United States Postal Service. You're a government employee. Your credit don't have to be skyrocketed high, but you with a credit union, and they will basically walk you through every step and help you finance, purchase your first home, your first condo. So what's this video about? Technically, it's about eliminate that government debt that you got. You owe taxes, ain't nothing you could do to eliminate that unless you got a lawyer or whatever the case is. They're gonna get that back. So don't fret. And if you don't work for the post office yet, just know if you owe taxes, they coming to get it.